Got a Trade Week encourages young people to get into trade, so they sent me along as a New Zealand crap celebrity to become an apprentice panel beater. You probably already know who I am?
Yes.
Who am I?
Jono Ben.
Do you actually not know who I am? Can you say, wow, it's Guy Williams?
Wow, it's Guy Williams.
What a reception. Even the boss was starstruck and excited to see me. You're probably pretty excited to have me here, obviously.
No, not really.
What does it take to become an apprentice panel beater?
So you'll need to have NCA level 2.
Shit.
You'll need to be good with your hands.
The ladies tell me I am.
Yeah, no, put that down.
It was time to go to work.
Hello, how's it going? Good, welcome along. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, bloody hell. Welcome to
Hauraki Panel and Paint.
Hauraki Paddle and Paint. Are you sexually active at the moment? You don't need to answer that one. You don't need to answer that. What other questions do we kind of ask them when they come in here?
If they're under an insurance company.
Do you have insurance?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you said that very suspiciously, like you maybe don't have insurance.
Let's not get bogged down in all the insurance paperwork.
So what we'll do, we'll make it over here, so that when we do our digital imaging...
Digital imaging?
Digital
Nerd! What a nerd! Nerd! This guy's a nerd, man.
And we'll send you out an email of what we think...
An email! Nerd! This guy's a nerd!
And you can let us know what you think of our pricing.
Let us know what you think of our pricing! Nerd! What a massive nerd!
Now that the nerd work was done at the nerd convention, it was time for me to get my hands dirty in the workshop.
So to be a good panel beater, I think you need to be a team player.
What a nerd!
And I think you need to certainly have an eye for detail.
It's a convenient little hole, isn't it?
And unfortunately, Guy has none of those skills.
I think everyone agrees that I have a bright future in the industry.
He broke something that we needed to put back on the car.
I can fix that.
And then try to take it back up.
Tell you what, panel beating is not easy.
He definitely doesn't have a future in panel beating.
We'll gaffetate that.
The best thing you did today was probably leaving.
So be inspired by me, young people, and get out there and give it a go.
It's Got a Trade Week, and this week we're finding out who's the best tradie.
And the loser has to trade a personal item with the live studio audience.
First trade was at the bakery to do some cupcake decorating with Anne.
And it didn't get off to a good start.
I may have dropped it.
Okay, so when you're holding a piping bag, make sure that it's quite tight. Oh, okay. That's a bit too much.
Good job,
okay.
It's abstract.
It takes a lot of practice, but you're getting there. Oh my God!
No, he's good. He's doing well.
Really good effort.
Finally, he's found his calling.
This is fun.
This is the moment of truth, Anne.
It's a tough one, but I have to say, Ben, you're the winner. Definitely.
I felt like you said it was a tough one. It wasn't a tough one. I'm sorry, okay.
With Ben one up, it was off to the building site to catch up with Cody.
You two are going to be chopping the legs off each one of these seats and then glue them back on and see who sits on the longest.
I feel like this has nothing to do with your actual job.
It's like the block. It's a pointless challenge, Jono.
Oh, how do you open this?
Let's be honest, there was really only one way this was going to end.
All right.
With a drawer.
And it was on to Phoenix Cosmetics to learn how to be a makeup artist.
So you're both going to do a makeup, and then at the end I'm going to judge who does best.
You really don't want your business to survive, do you?
All right, Alison, what do you want today?
So, Leslie, how's the family?
Surprise you, okay.
Let's go on there, I don't know what I'm doing.
Sort of forest green.
Here we go, Leslie.
It's lighter one.
Leslie, did I tell you I was actually breastfed until I was 14?
We're finishing up now.
Now I present to you the all-new Leslie.
Oh, wow. You feel good?
Tight.
Tight? Don't know if that's what you're meant to feel coming in.
Are they meant to feel tight?
The new Alison 2.0. Here we go.
It turned out we weren't the only clowns on show that day.
Who wins this?
Not you.
Not me.
Yes! And a sad face for Ben.
And it was down to the decider.
How negative, Tim? Nice to meet you.
What you need to do, drive the truck through all the cones without hitting any. The last cone with an egg on it, stop as close as you can to it.
How negative, let's make America great again.
I'm getting in the truck. I'm getting away from it. All right, I'm doing it.
Give it all you got, Benny boy.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's very...
That is a golden start.
Let's start, take two. Here we go. All right. Shit.
Watch out for pedestrians.
It's just slightly...
fine.
He's not going to be fine. That's a broken leg.
That's a little sleep now.
That's definitely a broken leg. There's the first cone down. Second cone.
And here we go.
And there goes the X
And we
guy.
stops.
That was a fiasco.
3,
2,
1, go.
that's a slow.
What's that? What's that?
Keep it slow. Whoa, you're going up the cone.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Keep it slow.
Going slow. Hold on.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
Hold on. Whoa. Keep it. Watch the trees.
Oh, okay, hold on. We'll just...
Stop. Whoa.
Jeez. How do you stop the brake?
Put the brake. Put the brake. The middle one.
Where's the brake?
The middle one. Put the middle one.
What a trucking disaster.
Sorry, Tim.
Jono lost the last round.
I thought it was a time trial.
And Ben proved he was a little less crap than me.
This week, we have your chance to win some cold hard cash thanks to gotatrade.co.nz. So if you'd rather earn while you learn, check out the website, see what career options are out there for you. For example, a trade like painting could be right up here, Ali, and that's something that we're going to give a go this afternoon.
I'm going to go for the big reveal.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are we going to go on a close-up for my big reveal? Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, should I take mine out of action?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So I've obviously gone quite detailed on mine. Of course, I went for a beautiful pink on the outside, a great weatherboard look.
Got it. Now we don't worry about it. So don't you worry about it. So don't you worry about it.
Steps is better!
Steps is better. That is the greatest spam I've ever seen. Fantastic.
Liam's our winner!
Liam, $200, thanks for backing me, mate. And you know what? You can maybe even buy yourself one of these sets with the $200 because they are fun. I'm going to make a double circuit now.
We thought that, that I would win. The winner is
I still can't even knock yours over.
Sabrina! Is it Sabrina? Sarisha, congratulations. $200 is coming out to
finally.
you.
And thanks to gotatrade.co.nz. Go check out the website because it is Gotta Trade Week and we'll see you soon.
Now we don't worry about it.
So if you text that with the keyword in front, trade,
Tour guide.
to 3343.
Tour guide.
Yeah, tour guide, yes.
Tour guide.
That's what I said, tour guide.
Trade tour guide to 3343.
You're going to the door to win $1,000. Thanks to Gotta Trade.
Thanks to Gotta Trade.
Gotta trade.
That was the jingle. Yes.
And if you want to earn while you learn, go to gotatrade.co.nz. So
What was that? Gotatrade.co.nz. So that we make sure we get it clear out for the client.
it's just text the keyword trade and then Baker, send it to 3343 and then you're going to the draw to win $1,000. Simple as. Thanks to gotatrade.co.nz.
Amazing.
So tonight I'm dressed up like a hairdresser, part of Gotta Trade Week, and we're giving you a chance to win $1,000 drawn tomorrow night. All you have to do is text the keyword trade and hairdresser and send it to 3343. We'll draw the winner tomorrow. Well, but in the meantime, Sam will finish my haircut for the award ceremony tonight. Gotta Trade actually has a big award ceremony tonight, so. It's all thanks to gotatrade.co.nz. If you want to earn while you learn, check out that website. Throughout this week, people text in the keyword trade, and then what I'm dressed as every single night. Tonight, I'm a flight attendant, and if you guess what I'm dressed as, you're going to draw to win the $1,000. So we're going to do the draw real soon.
And also, team, we've put together a little bit of a montage for you.
Still
Mike Chan, do you want to draw it?
Yes, drum rolls, guys. The winner of the $1,000 Go to Trade prize goes to Kim Harris from Auckland. So you take home $1,000 for texting in this week with the keyword trade and then what our stress says.
Well done, Kim.
Yeah, and also say big congratulations to everyone who attended the Go to Trade Awards last night. It was actually really cool.
On Monday morning, this is Paul Henry, 27 minutes past 6. Mitch is out and about in Wellington this morning for a game of 9 and 10, where a $30,000 hot spring spa package, Sovereign Spa Pool package, number 1 selling spa pool in the world, is up for grabs at 9 and 10. Mitch, where exactly are you?
Yeah, good morning, Paul. We're outside the Wellington rail station on Featherston Street, but we're also near a lot of construction because this week, of course, is our National Got to Trade Week. It's a campaign to get a lot of people into trades, building, engineering, all that sort of thing. So if you're a prospective tradie or you just want to come play 9 and 10, we're on the corner of Featherston and Bunny Streets in central Wellington.
Corner of Featherston and Bunny Streets, and maybe about 7:35. Do you think people should track you down and say, I really want a chance to win a $30,000 hot spring spa package?
Yeah, about 7:30. I think we're going to get one this morning, Paul. We've been pretty close in the last couple of weeks.
You've got a good feeling, Mitch. Oh, that's very good. All right, we'll be with you.
Really good feeling.
We'll be with you on that. Make sure you track Mitch down there. And we're going to talk about Got to Trade Week too later on in the program today. 8 minutes away from 8 now. I'm Paul Henry. Let's go back to Mitch in the capital for a game of 9 and 10. You told me earlier, Mitch, that you were feeling confident about today. Are you still feeling confident?
Yeah, and now I've met our contestant, Paul, I'm a lot more confident. I've met Cameron, and he's found us. He's just got off the train. He works at the fire service. He's on the way to work, and he knew we were playing 9 and 10 this morning, so he's ready to win, Paul.
Okay, Cameron. Good morning to you, Cameron.
Morning, Paul.
What have you been doing over the weekend?
Pretty much absolutely nothing. It was great.
Really? Oh, that's good. That's good. You haven't been watching the Olympics or anything?
I watched a little bit on Friday, but I was watching the rugby on Saturday.
Ah, right. The reason I ask that is that I've seen your question in 9 and 10. And you might wish you'd spent a bit more time watching the Olympics. Anyhow, Cameron, playing 9 and 10 for a $30,000 hot spring Sovereign Spa pack. This is the state-of-the-art spa pool. Very, very inexpensive to run, very easy to look after, really powerful jets, comes with a great lighting display. There's an audio thing. You can even have a TV put into it, all Bluetooth. Very easy to operate. It is the number 1 selling spa pool in the world, and it could be yours, delivered to your house in just over 10 seconds' time. Are you ready?
Yep, let's go.
Good luck, Cameron. I wish you all the very best. In Wellington, playing for the Hot Spring Spa Pack, 9 and 10 on Paul Henry. What I would like you to do for me is name New Zealand medalists at the Rio Olympics. Go.
Lisa Carrington, Mahi Drysdale, Val Adams. No.
Three.
I said anything but sport.
Oh, did you say that to Mitch? Oh, Mitch didn't let me know.
I did. Anything but sport.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Cameron. You've been a great player. Who do you want to say good morning to this morning?
Oh, say good morning to my mum.
What's her name?
Dale.
Oh, Dale would have been shouting out the answers there. Hey, Cameron, thank you very much for joining us. Have a wonderful day in paradise. All right, Got to Trade Week launches this very day, an initiative to draw attention to careers that offer on-the-job training. It's aimed at 16 to 24-year-olds, 75,000 of whom are not working, studying or training. Of the school leavers who do go on to do something, nearly 30% head off to study at tertiary institutions, many taking out student loans along the way, while less than 10% of all school leavers head into an apprenticeship or on-the-job learning situation. That's despite trade and service jobs being in very high demand right at the moment. They make up a third of all occupations on our long-term skills shortage list. And there's more than just a need for it. Trade shows you what you do, what a job is really like right from the very start. The best part, you get paid as you go. So there's no need to burden yourself with a student loan. Chairman of Got to Trade Week, Andrew Robertson, joins me now. Andrew, good morning to you.
Hi, Paul. Thanks for having me.
In New Zealand, do you think we see trades as prestigious as other possible occupations?
Possibly not, but we do think that is changing. There definitely seems to be a bit of a perception shift on the horizon.
Why do you think we've got the shortage we have? Because this won't come as great surprise to anyone, the fact that we have a shortage. It's been publicised for years and years and years.
I think probably the main reason would be, maybe the lack of exposure that it's had in recent times, and obviously the the prevalence of university education being promoted as the number one choice.
Yeah, okay. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. That there is this school of thought. I think with parents as well, who obviously are instrumental in this, who say, "Oh, you've got to go off. You've got to get a tertiary education." What we know for an absolute fact, when we talk future proofing as much as you can, there are people in tertiary education studying things that are a complete waste of time right at the moment. They'll be heading off today to study things that are a waste of time. That is not true of many of the trades, is it?
Well, I mean, there are massive opportunities right now. I mean, the sectors and trades that Got a Trade Week covers, there's actually 140 of them, and there are literally hundreds of thousands of jobs needed in those sectors by 2020.
You see, I'm thinking builders, plumbers, I suppose engineers, but it goes much wider than that, doesn't it?
Yeah, we need all those traditional ones, but
the electricians, all the people like that, we need those. But give me some of the less likely ones.
You could be a chef on a billionaire's super yacht. You could be a sailmaker making sails for the Olympics. There are such a wide range of options available.
And the other interesting one is in the health sector. There are actually apprenticeships in the health sector.
Absolutely, and not just the health sector, also community support. The one that stands out to me is an apprenticeship in brain injury rehab support.
You see, now most people would think you finish secondary school and you would think, well, if I want to get into the health sector, I would obviously have to go to tertiary. But what you're saying is you can actually get straight into on-the-job training.
Absolutely, you can. Yeah, and all those on the job training opportunities all offer the opportunity to actually earn while you learn. So you're not necessarily going down other tertiary routes and racking up student debt.
This is the point that I was making earlier in the introduction, that we currently are importing people who have these skills because those people don't exist in the country now. We're not talking low-paid jobs either. I mean, we're talking jobs that have very good salaries associated with them, aren't we?
Sure, and I mean, that is a real shame, and that is what Got a Trade Week is all about. We're trying to lift the profile here. We're trying to get New Zealand behind these careers.
So who are you trying to communicate with? I mean, obviously, as I mentioned before, you've got your target age group, but then there are the influencers, of which the parents are quite important.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, a person considering their career, they need to be sold on the idea, but we also know that their support networks have a massive influence on the decisions they make. So mums, dads, aunties, uncles, and schools as well.
So when a child at the end of secondary school is looking at their options and their associates and everything are talking about which tertiary institution they're going to, how do you wedge yourself in at that time to broaden the picture so that they can see that there are these other very useful opportunities?
It is tricky, and it takes a lot of effort, and it takes money as well. But doing things like our big bus tours that we put on earlier this year, where we took hundreds of kids on one day around different workplaces to actually see what the jobs were really about.
Is there one place where students can go to see this wealth of opportunity that exists in the trades?
Absolutely. A good starting point is gotatrade.co.nz, where there are about 140 different careers listed, and you can, there's something for everyone. So
and you get paid as you learn. I mean, that's fantastic for all these people that moan about student loans. Brilliant. Andrew, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck for the week. Got a Trade chairperson, Andrew Robertson. It is Got a Trade week.
Okay, if you caught our show on Tuesday night, you'll remember we introduced you to a man who called Kiwis lazy. His name is Derek Alexander. He's the British guy with the flooring business, and he's at his wit's end because Kiwis don't want to work for him because it's too hard.
Yeah, so we've been inundated with emails from people, both men and women, wanting to work for Derek. You see, they're positive Kiwis. They're not lazy Kiwis. They want to work, you see. And Amanda Gillies found some other young apprentices who were adamant that they are not afraid of a little bit of hard work, Derek, you see.
Just get ready for work, 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 work. You see me happy work, 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 work.
They're among the country's best apprentices, our tradies of the future.
I'm Ben Norton and I'm an apprentice fitter and machinist.
I'm Lara and I'm a hairdresser.
My name's Tamara Johnson and I'm a chef.
My name's Joseph Andrews and I'm a joiner apprentice.
I'm Stacey Walker and I'm the lab technician.
There's about 80 of them here, apprentices gathered to learn from the best. They all say they're not lazy, they work hard, they're keen, committed and ambitious.
Making myself available at every opportunity that comes up, just being persistent, giving everything a go, whether it's something I enjoy or not.
If I'm lazy, I don't have a job. If I don't have a job, I don't have money. I can't put food on my table, I can't feed my child, and I can't, at times, keep my wife happy.
I'm not lazy. I was brought up to work hard from a young age, and I think I've kind of just pushed that on throughout my career.
I'm prepared to work really hard. I'm really willing and really open. I work 9 to 5 now, so I'm currently holding down a job, which is pretty good.
And whatever job you're in. These guys are part of Got a Trade Week, which is a national campaign aimed at young people so they learn all about on-the-job training and careers in New Zealand's trade and services. Tonight, the brightest and best apprentice will be named at an awards ceremony. Derek Alexander wants their number. The Auckland tradie complained to Story this week that he couldn't find a young, hard-working Kiwi to work for him. They were too lazy, he said.
A little bit. This is too hard. This is too heavy. You know, is it time to go home now? Not everybody's lazy, but I would say a majority that I've had, lazy. They'd rather go out on the piss, go buy a box of piss somewhere and sit in a lay-by and drink it, or go down onto the beach with their mates. It's that sort of attitude.
Since the story aired on Tuesday, we've been inundated with emails from people wanting to work for Derek. Offer after offer poured into our inbox. So this afternoon we took them to Derek. He's stoked.
Hi, how are you?
Lovely to meet you.
Good, great.
A little something for you.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much.
There's a few in there.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Start interviewing Tuesday, 10 o'clock, and then all day Tuesday. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to find a couple of people that can come with us.
Has it changed your mind? Do you think we're not so lazy now?
I'll see.
Come on, Derek.
I'll see.
You're looking at the proof not all Kiwis are lazy, and they have some tips for getting and holding on to a good job.
The key to holding a good job is a willingness to learn and a positive attitude.
Willingness to learn and just working hard, turning up on time and just doing your job. I think the key to holding a good job would be having determination, using your initiative and working really hard.
And a smile always helps.
I'm loving that positive outcome, isn't it? So these young Kiwis can now go and prove Derek wrong, you see.
I've seen those emails.
Yeah,
and
so have I.
Yeah, he has got a number of people who sound like they'd be really keen to give this a
I had a number of them ring me on the radio too, and they wanted Derek's number and they want that job. So
yeah, good.
Bit of competition now. So we will stay in touch with Derek to see how business is going with his new recruits, and we'll let you know. Hopefully, they can impress him with some, real Kiwi work ethic. Don't you think?
Which we know is there.
Of course we do.
know it's there.
Of course we do.
All right, coming up in just a tick, we're going to take you to Fashion Week.